Welcome class to my history class today. Today we'll go over the start of World War I, which is a very interesting war. What I want you to do first is I want you to fill out a Goettge UDL chart. What I know, what I want to learn, what I learned. You're only going to do the first two columns, and if you don't remember how, you have your piece of paper, divide it into 3 columns. You got your know, you got what I want to learn, what I learned. Just fill in whatever you want to learn in those 2 columns. Well, you know what you want to learn on those 2 columns. I'll give you about 2 minutes to do that very quickly. Okay, thank you for filling out the Goettge UDL charts. Okay, World War I basically started off because of alliances. The green here, United Kingdom, France, and Russia is one alliance. Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy is another alliance. Montenegro and Serbia has an alliance with Russia. In northern Africa is European colonies, mainly French, so therefore they are part of the French Empire. Some fighting does occur up there, but not enough to really make a difference. Countries like Spain, Switzerland, Baltic states, Ottoman Empire, and Scandinavian states are neutral, as well as the United States of America. With the alliances, as you can see over here, you got the Triple Alliance, which is Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, which was in 1882. Those are the brown state countries on the map. You have the Franco-Russian Alliance, which is between France and Russia. And the reason for that alliance is Germany is a powerful state in the middle, and they're not afraid to go to war, so they wanted to protect both of themselves. Then you have the Triple Entente, which is the Anglo-French, which is the United Kingdom of France, in 1904, and you have Anglo-Russian, 1907, which is the United Kingdom of Russia. Those are the basic alliances that occurred during then, and they will play a major role in the war. I want to go over this very quickly. Germany was prepared to go to war. This blue line represents a trench that the French built in order to prevent Germany from entering their country. Instead, what the Germans did, which is called the Schlieffen Plan, it's right here, they went through Holland and Belgium and to France. This is expected to take about a week, maybe 2, sweep in, defeat the French by one front war against Russia. In reality, it did not occur that way. Belgium did put up a resistance, slowed them down, and France was able to hold them off. But Paris is right here. Germany got to about right there. They were very close to Paris. Eventually, France did surrender, and they decided Germany forced them to sign a peace treaty on a train car. And we'll get back to that in a moment. Right now, I want you to get into your groups and think about why World War I started. Your own opinions, and keep these in mind during all class. Okay, thank you for thinking about that. Now we will move on to the start of World War I. This man right here is Franz Ferdinand. He was the Austrian-Hungarian Archduke, so he was pretty much a prince waiting to get the throne of Austria-Hungary. And this is Gabriel Princip. He was a Serbian nationalist who assassinated Franz Ferdinand. This in turn would start the war. Germany gave Austria-Hungary a blank check. What a blank check is it's a page of the order of Austria-Hungary to keep this line and this box empty, so Austria-Hungary could just write in whatever number they want and get that money for financial backing against their war with Serbia, even though they really don't need it. And some historians, like myself, believe that Germany did this to bring in Russia. Here's a good comic that pretty much exactly shows why World War I started. We have the little guy Serbia here, and because he attacked and assassinated the Archduke of Austria-Hungary, Austria-Hungary attacked Serbia. Because Austria-Hungary attacked Serbia, Russia attacked Austria because of their alliance with the Slavic states. Because Russia attacked Austria, Germany attacked Russia because of the Triple Alliance. Then finally, because Germany attacked Russia, France and England attacked Germany because of the Triple Entente and the Franco-Russian alliance. What I want you to do now is divide yourselves evenly into 6 groups, and we're going to act that comic out. I think it's the best way to explain why the war started. I'll go back a slide and go ahead and act it out in appropriate places in the room to represent each country. Okay, thank you for doing that. Now we're going on to the Western Front. In the Western Front, this purple line represents the original trenches and where the war was originally fought. As you can see, Paris is right here. The closest I got was right here. Some of the lines moved a lot, such as in this area, which would equate to about 40 miles, nothing much. And then there's some areas where you just see the purple line, where they might have only moved the size of this room in distance across no man's land. In some areas, the war did not move at all in the whole course of 4 years. This is a picture of the British trenches. I can tell that because of the helmets. And you got no man's land. No man's land was a lot of barbed wire and a lot of dead bodies. It's called no man's land because, as you can see in this picture, you've got an enemy force attacking here and the trenches here. Machine gunners and riflemen would just slaughter them in running because they could hide behind nothing. Nothing was defending them. But the men in the trenches, all that was showing was their heads. The easiest way to describe this is with the use of Napoleonic warfare. In Napoleonic warfare, which you see in the American Revolutionary War, the Civil War, Napoleon's conquest against Europe, or through Europe, you had 2 lines. And they would just shoot at each other. In World War I, they got more advanced weapons, so their theory was, instead of destroying our entire bodies, we're going to get to the side of the trench with nothing but my head shot. If that makes sense. Okay, so now we're going to watch a video about trench warfare. This is from the original film of All 5 on the Western Front.
And Dave, a farmer who thinks of nothing but his horses, his farmyard, and his wife. For months now, we have fought the French over 100 yards of earth. They attack our trench. We attack their trench. And then to keep the score even, they will attack our trench once again.
And as you can see here, the French are retreating because of the conditions of how they number. You see the airplane, which is somewhat a little modern, more modern for them. Now the Germans are attacking the retreating French in order to get the rest of the enemy that are retreating. See, although I use a lot to make designate actual entrances to make it to you can move to attack or hard for the second army to get into your trench. If by some chance you did get inside the trench, it was very dangerous because you were surrounded by several men ready to kill you. So very pointless. Okay, of course, we're going to retreating, and that's all we really need for here. Okay. I'll let this team go, I guess. So we're going to get together, we're going to think here, share, and why you think the United States won the war, and we'll have a good discussion on this right afterwards. Okay, thank you. We had a great discussion. One of the main reasons the United States won the war was because of the RMS Lusitania. The Lusitania was a British cruise ship that was coming from America to Britain. Secretly, the United States was supplying weapons to Britain via cruise ships such as the Lusitania. Lusitania was about 2 torpedoes by a German U-boat or submarine. That's one reason we got into the war. The other is the Zimmermann telegraph. It was a telegram sent from Germany to the German embassy in Mexico saying that Germany will give you what you lost in the 1800s from America if you declare war on America. The plan of this was to focus America's efforts on Mexico and keep them out of the war, or keep us out of the war. Mexicans realized they had no chance and declined. This backfired on Germany, and we entered the war in 1917 for the last year.
A change in American attitude occurred when the British ship Lusitania was sunk by a German U-boat. Of the 1,198 who were killed, there were 128 Americans. More ships were sunk, incurring more loss of American lives. When the German Kaiser announced on January 1st, 1917, that U-boats would sink all ships in British waters, whether they were hostile or neutral, there seemed little choice but to enter the war. The discovery of the Zimmermann telegram cemented that decision. It was a coded note from German Foreign Minister Arthur Zimmermann to the German minister in Mexico, promising U.S. territory to Mexico in return for joining the German cause.
We make Mexico a proposal for alliance on the following basis: make war together, make peace together, generous financial support, and an understanding on our part that Mexico is to reconquer the lost territory in Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona.
Okay. So the Zimmermann telegraph played a big role. Not only to reflect, so when you fill out the L section of your KAWL chart that we worked on at the beginning of class, it's answering these questions, thinking about your discussion, inter-class discussion at the start of the class. This was wonderful class, and this reflection will be used as an exit slip and will be returned to you to put in your portfolio.